here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Ingles in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Pippen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Jackson down low. Checked by Randall. From inside. Randall pulls down the board. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Conley. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Back to Randall. From downtown. No good there.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this year.
Pippen with it. Back to Wells. Pass to Jackson. Randall with a steal. Now here's Ingles. Here's Dillingham. Clock at 6. Outside Reed. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Shannon's checked in for Minnesota. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Clark outside. Now Jackson down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Conley. Back to Randall. They still need this. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Randall's got 9.
Well, hey, Randall possesses this kind of range. The defense has to at least honor his shot.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Minnesota making a change. Edwards is checked in. Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Down low. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. He's got 17.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Will. Big Dog in their last matchup against the Spurs made a big difference. He finished with 51 points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Conley following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Reed for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, Reed has only become more confident as time has gone on in the arc. He will not hesitate.
Now Pippen, still without a bucket. Clark finds Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Pippen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Randall deciding where to go with it. Back to Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Reed's got 10 points.
Terrific screen. They ask Reed to do a lot of the little things like that, and he does them all well.
Outside Jones. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnover.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dillingham. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pippen with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Pippen pass to Jones. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert. So good at blocking shots. He just controls the paint.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be McDaniels shooting. Scottie Pippen picks one up. Some changes for Memphis. Caldwell Pope comes in for Aldama. And Ty Jerome subbed in for Pippen. Jerome against DiVincenzo. Jerome outside. Jackson the screen. Jerome passes to Jackson.
Well, Jackson Jr. can go over either shoulder. He can face up. He's a tough covering.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And here's Edwards outside. Memphis with a rebound. Jones has got 6 rebounds in the game. And no good. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And here's Jones. 20 points for him. Here's Jackson. McDaniels with some nice D.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jackson outside. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. Jackson's got 7 points here in the quarter. Minnesota leading by 3. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Randall outside. Fires for 3. Memphis with a rebound. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
For 3, DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 5 here tonight. Grizzlies trail by 6. Jones finds Jerome. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. So Tuomas Isalo has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Aldama's checked in. Both free throws good from Jerome.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Right side Edwards. Outside DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jerome, that's good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Back to Edwards for 3. And Edwards from way deep.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
DiVincenzo against Jerome. Pass to Edey. Back to Jerome. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Reed. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, guarding Reed is hard. This guy is a big who can hit and raise. He can drive the ball, beat you inside. So you have to track him all over the floor.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Memphis has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Jones feels it out. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards, a pass to Reed. The 3 is up. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Reed with the rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Jones misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
McDaniels passes to Reed. Outside McDaniels. Reed, a screen on Jerome. Outside Reed. 3-pointer. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 9 rebounds now. Sends it home from 3-point land. Jones has got 23. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And stolen by Gobert. On the break. Here's McDaniels. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Credit Gobert igniting that break with his active hands defensively.
From about 19. Shot no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead, leading by a point. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Taking him off the side. Let's hear it for the participants.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know what? I played with a king, too. I liked it.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. Now here's Edwards on the court for Memphis. We've got Jaren Jackson. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Edey, and it's Jones in at the 3. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
He knew he was going to take the bump. DiVincenzo converted anyway. That's just tremendous focus.
Now here's Jones. Caldwell-Pope with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Jackson can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 3. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Over Jackson. Gobert, no good. Memphis has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. McDaniels with a steal. Good chance here for DiVincenzo. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 3rd assist of the night.
Great positioning. DiVincenzo stays ready to fire the moment he gets the ball.
Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Gobert. Randall outside. Now Edwards, defended by Jackson. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Now Caldwell-Pope. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jones against McDaniels. Here's the teardrop. Jones misses.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Gobert no good. Grizzlies trail by 7. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Edey. Edey's got 4 assists in the game.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Here's Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the Connected Cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Jerome passes to Jones. Pass to Edey. And here's Caldwell-Pope. Here's the 3. Knocked loose.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the 3rd. Missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Randall, defended by Jackson, to the inside. McDaniels, book it, and it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. 9-point game. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Jones, and the dunk by Jones.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now here's Gobert. 6 to shoot. Back to Randall. Second chance shot. Rudy, a monster inside.
They're really working the paint now.
Grizzlies trail by 9. And there's the lob and the dunk by Jones.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
For Minnesota, they've got 6 of 10 shots to fall in this 3rd quarter. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Shoots over Jackson. Randall can't hit.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Jones against McDaniels. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Jerome. Let's go with a three. Sinks it from distance. Jerome's got 10 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Randall outside. Inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What bounce from McDaniel, just leaping into the air for that one.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Grizzlies trail by 6. Jerome left side. On the wing, Jones. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jerome. 5 to shoot. And here's Edey, defended by Gobert. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Now here's Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now here's Randall, defended by Jackson. Picked by Gobert. Randall, pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Jones. Misses the layup. Minnesota leading by 8. Jones comes with a double team. Outside McDaniels. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Grizzlies have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Jones, pass to Caldwell Pope. Edwards against Jones. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Edey. And again, it's Memphis missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And stolen by Jackson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Lets the three fly, and the three-pointer goes. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Here's Gobert. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. And that's now 9 points for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Jerome passes to Jackson. Shoots over Randall. Jackson can't get it to go. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Pass to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Oh! Gobert hammers it home!
Well, that's part of the value of DiVincenzo. He can run offense and set up others.
Jerome outside. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Pass to Jackson from outside the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Jones. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Down by 12. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels is such a disruptive defender. Inside, outside, he's a pest everywhere.
Here's Jones. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Dillingham comes in for Edwards. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Edey. Aldama comes in for Jackson.